All right, what's going on, boys? How you doing? Nils, Gravinder's in here at the Nudge. What's going on, Yash? Big Friday again at MSL. You guys see at least once every month, every Friday. Fridays we're just nuts, man. We go crazy on these days. Nailed a bunch of big trades today. We had SAVA, we had Amazon, we had what else did we hit? We hit so many I don't even remember. JWN was good for a while. So I hope you guys made gains today. I hope you protected some gains. I hope you sold some stuff and didn't get greedy. So the Taliban, no issue there. Jpow, no issue there. Rates, no issue there. And the stock market continues to make all-time highs. So very bullish stuff. What I seen today and the last few days was very bullish. What's up, Shanji? You guys crushed the Amazon Lotto. Well done. So what I seen today, like I was telling you, like the last 3 or 4 days, yesterday was red. I think a lot of profit taking into Powell today. A lot of profit taking because of the Taliban. What's up, Optimus? How you doing, Gervish? Phil's in here. What's going on? So yeah, the market's at all-time highs. Everything's at all-time highs. And what I seen, why I was saying it was bullish action is because before, we were in really choppy. So we would make all-time highs, but what would happen on stocks is there's a bunch of rotation. Every hour they were rotating from financials to tech to small caps, and then we'd rotate here, and then we'd rotate into reopening, then COVID. But for the past few days, I've been seeing everything's going up together. That's very bullish action. What's up, Reggie? How you doing, bro? And yeah, so the last couple of days, what I seen was small caps were going, big tech was going, reopening plays, the Airbnb was ripping, like everything was going together. That's very bullish action. And today, you guys seen the market was just on a tear, man. Like SPY was going straight up all day. IWM was an absolute monster. Like, look at this. This is insane. XLF made a new all-time high. QQQ made a new all-time high. SPY a new all-time high. IWM is the only one that didn't make a new all-time high, which is why I told you guys, if this market wants to go up, small caps will lead the way. Small caps with a 2.83% day on the index today. That's huge. If you look at XLF, it was up 1.33%. QQQ was up 1%, just under 1%, and SPY was up 0.88%. So like I said, small caps lead the way, almost a 3% day on the indexes. Everything's looking good. All-time high. SPY still in the channel. Let's see what Monday brings. If there's no bad news over the weekend, you can expect this to keep melting up. There were so many bears that were shook out today. They all had puts into Powell, and they all got screwed yet again. That's why the name of the video was Bears Get Crushed Again. And if there's no bad news, no Taliban attack, no nothing, I don't see a reason for this not to stay bullish on Monday. So let's see what happens. Big Tech was leading the way today. That's why QQQs had such a big move. Close at all-time highs. Again, everything looks bullish. XLF closed at all-time highs. What did they close at? $39. Never been $39 ever before, I believe. Yep. XLF, so financials all-time high, QQQ all-time high, SPY all-time high, and people still want to short the market. Just play the trend until it breaks, right? Trend is friend. IWM well off its highs, so again, if the market wants to go higher, IWM has to lead the way. If IWM doesn't get back to all-time highs and rolls over, it's highly likely that the rest of the market rolls over with it. So IWM is, again, the most important index in the market right now. It's the only one, the main one you should be watching. I watch it every single day. And here we go, Boeing. Yesterday we had Boeing. We called it out, 220 lottos. Matt actually showed me this chart. I hate Boeing. I don't play it. He showed me the daily chart on Boeing, plus the Taliban stuff. So security reasons, LMT, Raytheon, and Boeing are my 3 go-tos. I picked Boeing because the chart was nice. Picked 220 lottos for 30 cents yesterday. Those ones went up to what, 290 today, Matt?
Around there, yeah.
They were up like 800, 900% if you see this move. So it went in the money very quickly today, and that's why they paid so quickly. They're in the money right here, and it just continued to go up and then flagged the rest of the day. So Boeing, on watch for continuation next week. If you held those lottos, congratulations, 800, 900%. Whatever, no big deal, right? One day. This was the chart. Bounced off support here, and now it's just kind of flagging, looking for the top resistance. So this one could see a move all the way to 227, 228 next week. Keep that on watch. PDD, one of the stronger Chinese names. Even though it did go down today, it's still just flagging. Like, it's still a perfect bull flag. Remember, look at this. I drew this arrow a while ago. So what's happening is it had a huge 22% move on earnings. Now it's just kind of flagging out, looking for a base. And when it sets that higher low, that's when we want to hop back on PDD. Obviously, the lottos this week didn't work out. It happens. That's why they call lottos. Should go light enough that if they go to zero, you shouldn't even have to think about it. Like, I don't really care. I didn't even look at PDD today. So we're looking for a bottom here. There's a big volume shelf around 90 bucks. If we do get down around 90 bucks and buyers show up right around these moving averages, right around this volume shelf, if we stop there, then we'll look for another entry for this next leg up. Because PDD, when it moves, it really moves. And I've seen huge flow into the September 10th and September 17th calls. So keep an eye on PDD in the coming days/weeks. CRM, excellent earnings, big gap up, didn't really go anywhere. And I don't like that it closed below this 267 level here. Did it close below it? Yeah, it closed below 267. Why don't I like that? If you zoom out to the weekly here, I had a level at 267 that I need to get past. So the daily needs to close above 267. If it does that, it can run to 284.50. Other than that, if it stays in this range, it can potentially pull back to 251. So 251 downside, 267 to the upside on CRM. Keep an eye on that one. ASTS, big gap down this morning. They bought it right up. Big hammer candle into close. That's a beautiful candle signaling continuation. We closed almost at the high of the day. Big buying volume, as you see here. This one, we took February calls. 12.5 calls for $1.35, and they're already well over 2, so it's going to be a double by a week or two from now. Closed above all the moving averages except the 200-day. Once it closes above the 200-day, which is at 11.45, this one can really start going. I'm sure there's a big short interest in this one as well. BTBT called out at the end of the day. Why did I call it out? So let's go over this. I look at the weekly chart. I seen big flow going into BTBT today. I looked at the weekly chart, look at all three moving averages all together, and look where it held. It's closed above it. That's all I wanted to see on BTBT. If you go to the daily here, big downtrend and looks like a big reversal here. So what we want to see here is this mostly the same as PDD. This was a big day today, 18%. Obviously, if it goes up a couple more days and then sets a higher low and then a higher high to change the daily trend, or it could just come down on Monday like this and then make a higher high. Because the 18% day is obviously a big day. But if you see back here, the last time it started this kind of run, look at all these days down. It started with a 110% day. Not saying this will happen, but it's possible. This stock is shorted a lot. And look at these days, 110% day. This day, 35% day. This day, right here, 13% day, 15% day, 30% day, 21%. 11%. So if Bitcoin does rally this weekend, we can gap up huge on this name on Monday. So keep an eye out on that. I did call out the September calls just to give ourselves some time just in case it does gap down on Monday. But like I said, another reason I called out this play is, let me show you the Bitcoin. So I told everyone in the crypto chat, that Bitcoin needed to hold 46K. Why did I say 46K? Zoom out to the daily chart, I think it was. Yeah, so we had the moving averages here around 46 and 40 flat 37. Yeah, so what the hell? Is this the right one? Yeah, so the 200 days at 46,000 on Bitcoin, so I wanted it to hold on the daily. And look what it did. It exactly consolidated down to 46,348. So there's a high chance, high probability that Bitcoin bounces here. And you know Bitcoin usually runs on the weekends. Well, I do because I've been watching it every day since it came out. And if Bitcoin gets moving here and takes out this high of 50,500, that BTBT is going to gap up big on Monday and we're going to get paid. So that's my reasoning behind the trade. Obviously, there's always risk in any trade, but that's a lot of probability in our favor, and that's why I took the trade. JWN, huge gap down, way oversold. The earnings were ugly, but you know, at MSL we have this play called the oversold bounce, and that's what we played. We wait for the dust to settle. Came down after earnings, sideways consolidation, bear flag, came down more, and now we're trying to change the hourly trend back in our favor. Thank you, Turkey, for pointing this one out for me. We got way oversold on the RSI, we got way oversold on the stochastics. And we got a beginning of a bounce here. Let's see if we can continue with this bounce, because if it doesn't continue on Monday, I will cut these calls. Let's see if we can get back up to 31. We should get paid on these if we get continuation on Monday. If we do not, I will not hesitate to cut them as we are playing counter trend. Palantir, huge morning. Look at this rip, and then just sideways the rest of the day. We called out those leaps for January at like 150. They're already above 2. And we got till January. And this chart is beautiful. It almost looks like a cup and handle kind of thing. Obviously not a technically perfect cup and handle, but we have the resistance, we have the consolidation, came back up, made a new high. Now we're handling out and we're trying to break through it. Today we got through it, but we did not close above 26, which we need. So a close above 26 can send this one to 27.50. Over 27.50, we can go all the way to 38. So keep an eye on Palantir, obviously one of our favorite companies. Moderna, ugly day, 382, big dump off in the morning. Obviously vaccines are going out of favor here. Until some more COVID news hits, the vaccines are going to consolidate. They made a huge move, so they need some consolidation. Nothing to talk about on this stock. It's super weak. If it holds below the 21-day moving average at 382.50, if it goes under 382.50 and closes under there, did it close under there? Yeah, it closed under the 50-day moving average. Closed under the 21-day moving average today, so it can move all the way down to 362, 352 test again. So that one's pretty much dead. Zoom is an ugly chart on the daily. The only reason I'm in it is because earnings are on Monday, and it's notorious for running into earnings. So let's see if we can get a little run up on Monday, and I'll get out most of it before earnings, if not all. If I get big gains, I might stay in there because I'll have some profit to cover. If I don't get big gains, I'll probably cut it before earnings. This one's just slowly grinding up. Like if you look at it every day, it's an ugly fucking chart. But if you zoom out to the daily, it's just grinding up slowly. So let's see what Monday brings. It is due for a green day. I mean, it's 4 straight red days. So let's see. ES, nothing really to talk about here. Passed all my resistances to the upside. Created a big ass volume shelf here at 4,500. So if ES keeps going on Monday, it keeps going. Everything looks bullish for now. SAVA, this was my play of the day personally. Why did I call this one out? So there's a big fraud report. We played SAVA $100 calls back here. We made big gains on it, right? Big gains. After the news came out, obvious sell. The news bounced right at 65.74, which is a previous resistance point right here. Resistance here, and resistance these 3 days, and support before too. So 65.74 was my level. Today, fraud reports came out here. We were just at 150. The stock opened at $50. So we caught the stock when it's 1/3 the market cap it just was in the same month. Big gap down after the sell the news event, rallied back up, couldn't hold it, and then a short report came out. Someone came out and said all their stats are fake. They faked the whole thing. The whole company is fake. This is all bullshit. They went from 123 to $78 the next day. You think that's bad? 123 to 78. Then it went from 78 all the way down to 67. And then from 67, it went to 49 today. Okay? So we came down. There is support here. If you zoom out, there's support. This is a previous resistance. And today, it acted as support, the 49.60 level. So I jumped in 49.60. I jumped in the $65 call for next week. Everyone, pretty much all of MSL jumped in with me. You guys all seen how that call went. We were selling over 10. They went to 12 at one point. I had my last sell at 13.50 for a 200%er. Didn't get it, so I'm still holding 5 of them. Still got another week. Let's see if we bounce. If you look at all the longer term stuff, it's still pretty much at the lower range of the RSI and everything. It does look like a bear flag right now, but I mean the RSI is low. Stochastics are still curling up. Other than that, Monday. And this CEO, if you know the CEO, the 4 hour is still oversold. So this is fantastic. Monday morning, if the CEO comes out this weekend and starts talking about the short report and saying it's all bullshit and they're just trying to get him, then this stock can gap up and SAVA could open up 70 on Monday. It's possible. Don't get too excited, but it is definitely possible. This one moves big when it moves, as you guys seen today. Up 18% today. Jesus. Snow. This one looks great for continuation. Obviously killed their earnings. We missed the lottos today. I took them too late. I'm sorry. Some lottos go to zero, like you guys said. We made it up with Amazon anyways. So this is a great earnings gap up and hold. So we have an inside day. On Monday, all you should be watching is the highs and lows of today, which is $300.45 to the upside, $294.07 to the downside. Whichever way it breaks, it should get an explosive move. So those are the only two numbers on Snow I'm concerned about. Amazon, absolutely crushed by Ricky today, absolutely crushed by Yash all week. MSL just destroyed Amazon. 600% profits, 800% profits, 500% profits. I'm in it for next week. I got $3,400 calls for $975. Sold some of them at close for $12.50ish, Why did I sell them? I had way too many calls on the table. If we get Taliban news over the weekend, my account's going to blow up on Monday. That's why I had to take some stuff off, just not because it doesn't look good, just to manage my own account personally. And right now, Amazon hammer candle, off the lows, consolidation, hammer candle breakout. Everything looks super, super bullish on Amazon. I expect a run to 33.88 on Monday if the market holds up. So what else we got? We can do any, but you guys, when you guys need charts that T or Ricky call out, try to ask them because I can't see what they see in it. You know what I mean? I know T has a good reason for any. He said there was a bunch of buying today, like level 2 was getting lit up or something. I know nothing about the company. Chart wise, it doesn't look like anything special to me. So I'm sure T will answer your questions in the Discord. Just message him. I don't know why he got in. He wasn't here. I didn't ask him. So ask him about any. I'll go over 1 or 2 more charts, but it is Friday, guys. Let me go. Okay, that's all the charts I see actually. All right, boys. I hope you guys banked big today. If you made a lot of money, join Diamond. What the hell are you waiting for? Thank you guys for attending. I'll see you on Sunday probably.
Killed it.
Let's go, LP.
Killed it.
Oh, let's go.